Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reckless, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
What's up, everybody? Uh-oh. Got a welcome, learn more guidelines stuck up here. How are y'all? Why is this not working? It is. Oh, Carl made it first. How about that? Jake from State Farm, John McBow, Paul Cumber, Bryce. Oh, Chris Self, Christopher Call. How are you? How are y'all? That gum. Man, y'all better thank my mama. There wouldn't be no stream tonight if it wasn't for her. Richard Horry, what's up? Nuru's in the house. Alright. Try and try again. That's just the way it's gonna be. How's what? How's it? Is it that my mother is the reason I am streaming? Because, as you know, Chris Riley's on tonight at 7, so it's another short stream. We're not gonna stream that long again. So I can go get ready and get on in the chair. When I got home today, what's up, Ed? Printed sweeper part. Sweeper melted. Sweeper. What sweeper? Which sweeper, Bryce? I want to build that. I want to build that little vacuum robot thing. Hopefully that's not what you're talking about. What's new with me? Well, today I wouldn't be streaming if it wasn't for my mother. Because I came in, you know, I went with my dad this morning. He had his cataract surgery. Everything went fine. We got home, I don't know, 3:30-ish, 3:45. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a nap. Yeah, I just woke up when my mother called. And I walked out, and my wife goes, are you going to stream tonight? And I'm like, oh, yeah, crap. What's up, Robert Reynolds? So, I'd have still been sleeping. I'm good, Paul Cumber. How are you, buddy? I would have still been sleeping tonight. I mean, just like, I ain't even rubbed my eyes yet. I turned on the national anthem. Bissell upright, helix power force, brush roll bar bearing locked and melted. Alrighty then. I am too. I mean, it was just, they were removing a cataract from his right eye. They did one from his left eye last year, and it actually took a lot longer than they thought. It was a lot worse than they thought it was. So this one we didn't know. You know, they went in and they knocked it out. I mean, if it wasn't for having to go back to the eye doctor for an exam after, you know, because they got to look at it about an hour or 2 hours after, then we would have been home really early this morning, because he actually got out of surgery like 9:30, 10 o'clock ish. I don't know. What's up, D? Got my Mosquito Magnum for the project printer today. Are you building me a project? That's all right. Carl's such a good guy. He just like builds printers for everybody. I seriously want to build that Mulbot, but if that's the case, I better start thinking about buying some. What's up, Terry? I better start thinking about buying some. What you call it? Some motors and stuff, because was it this month or next month? That's when all the tariffs kick in, man. Everything from China is fixing to get more expensive, guys. So the days of $35 for 5 motors is probably coming to a screeching halt. What, that 0.2 or whatever they are? Yeah, the standard 0.2. That's all I do. Yeah, it wasn't nothing special. 0.2 layer height. I really need to get that printer off of there and fix it. I do. I need to get that one off and fix it. I need to get that one off and fix it. Luckily, all the rest of them work. I don't know if Prusa's come out with any new firmware lately for the MMU. I haven't looked. You have to buy the pallet? Yeah. Bryce Schwartzwelder, the tariffs that they're going to do on imported goods, I guess. I don't know. Somebody was telling me about it, and I'm like, sweet. Going to take for it. Yeah, it does. Well, thank you, Steven. I know you're talking to me. A 82-ounce 3-pack. Good Lord. Abominable Snowman. Zero Beast for the MMU2. It's awesome. I'll have to check that up. Check that out. Well, you know, I mean, you can only let things go for so long. I mean, how long is America going to go in the hole? I mean, damn. What, I just saw the UK try to oust its prime minister or something, didn't they? Didn't they just try some crap like that yesterday? Well, I printed a bunch at 500 millimeters long, so I can just imagine. Sweet. On Amazon, the Chinese found a sort of workaround. Good. What's up, Mike Whaley? How are you, buddy? Steven, Lightspeed, I didn't tell you hello. 3D Print Noob, hey. A vote of no confidence. Did they actually do the vote of no confidence? I don't think it passed or whatever. They didn't get enough votes, right? I think. Oh, okay. But the problem is that, you know, when you do that, I guess that vote of no confidence is kind of like what they did in Star Wars, right? But yeah, she won though. But the problem is that it kind of exposed what support she doesn't have. Oh, they send gifts to small sellers to avoid I gotcha. Oh well. There's always a workaround. Qui-Gon Jinn said there's always a bigger fish, right? Well, there's always a loophole of some kind. Of some way, somehow, there's always a loophole. What's up, John Hammonds? How are you? Yeah, tonight's just a little chat again before Chris Riley's hopefully final stream on the Snappy. He is it's really funny because last night we were I was watching his stream last night, you know, and I got my 1,000 subscribers, and that was great, and I was happy. And I went up there, and my dad was already asleep, so I had to be quiet. So I had my headphones on, laid my head on the pillow, and I'm watching Chris, and I'm chatting every now and again. And I noticed that I dozed off, so I missed quite a bit of it. And I chatted again for a minute, and then the next thing I know, I looked at it, and it's like, the stream has ended. I'm like, well, crap. So I went back today and rewatched it. What's up, TK? I see you shorting it. How about that? Oh, that's all right, Bryce. Thank you, buddy. What a big difference. Some big part. Yeah, I bet. 0.8mm nozzles, I'm sure. No, I did not. My extrusions are 50% infill or 55, I think. Yeah, it's not going to happen, Bo. Not going to happen. It did. It went very well. Went very well. No, Paul Cumber, we are not all set for Christmas. We are still Christmas shopping. I believe we have finished with 1 child out of 4. 1 grandchild out of 3. Or 2 grandchildren out of 3. But we still have to do some minor shopping for those. So we have... Oh, we've gotten 2 children out of 4. Yeah. I don't know. We're getting there. Hopefully we don't have a whole lot more to go. My wife's going to put some black lumps on me, maybe. With a bat. She might be doing that, Bryce. Yeah, no, it's still not good, I guess. But no, you couldn't put me in as a replacement, buddy. You wouldn't want me. They would not want me as a president. Me and my wife talked, or me and my dad talked about that a lot. What's up, Joe Paddock? Hawk 3D Proto's in the house. We actually talked about that. Wouldn't be near as bad if Trump would keep his mouth shut. Oh, yeah, no doubt, John Hammond, you are correct. I watched that last one he did with Allie. And the thing is, now that he's doing it full-time, it opens him up to be able to do a little bit more, I don't want to say theatrical, because they're really not theatrical, but a little bit more like that, you know what I mean? Cool, Lightspeed, I'll have to check it out. But they're very well put together. But you're right. When they did the train or whatever, I could hear the I tell you what, if you haven't watched Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the movie, yeah, he is in the UK at the moment. If you haven't watched the movie itself, the documentary about Fred Rogers, dude, that is, you really need to. It's amazing. It really is amazing what that man did. Ricky Tanner. No, it's not that. It's not that, Bo. But the average, he was an awesome man. The very Trilab Delta. Is it cool, man? Yeah, I'd rather not get into politics. That's for sure. Politics is divisive, like religion and guns. Days, 3 hours, 45 minutes. That's not bad. Not bad. No, not yet, Hawk. I actually saw that you did it on my way home with my dad, and then I fell asleep. What are we trying again? We're trying to stream again. programming languages. Yeah, right. You're right about that too, John Hammonds. That's no doubt too. I mean, people are polarized. Thank you, Bryce. People are polarized on a lot of issues. It's not just, I mean, anything that anybody feels strongly about. But absolutely, Bo. Absolutely. How's the weather by me? Well, it's good today. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, I believe. I believe it is. Not 100% sure. Do you wear a suit on it? Yeah, absolutely, a purple one. A purple suit, completely purple. And a purple hat with a feather. That's what I want. It's let's see, it's been in the 60s all day today. What did it timed you out, trucker? What'd you say? Raining here today. Because you put the co.ing, you messed up. That dot kills it. Oh, but it's only 5 seconds. Sorry about that. Yeah. Nightbot, shut up. And a pimp cane. What's up, Ron Floyd? I know, trucker. It's alright. But yeah, if it's raining over there, it'll be raining here tomorrow. It was actually supposed to rain all day Saturday and Sunday, but then they moved it back. But I guess it's supposed to get colder or something this weekend. I ain't sure. I thought it was supposed to be 37 or something yesterday, and it wasn't that damn cold yesterday. Let's see here. Let's see what the Weather Channel says for here. Show me the weather in. I don't know. I gotta wait for the page. Oh, Bryce, I didn't have your bed glass. I did watch a video today where the guy said 13 things that you had to know before, or 13 things he wishes he'd have known before he started printing. And one of his things was you must print on glass. I don't like printing on glass, so I don't know why that's a must to 3D print. I mean, I know that there are people that love glass. Oh crap, what the hell? What's going on with my stream? Alright, there it is. I don't know. Something just kicked on and psh, stream went to crap, and then there it came back. Alright, so, but 20 degrees C. It's hot. 20 degrees C is warm, man. It's not. Yeah, it looks like it's stabilized now. Yeah, it looks like it. I did go in, you know, I thought that on YouTube you had to apply for monetization, but it's automatic. As soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers, it automatically put me in for review. So they said that can take over a month or so, I think is what it says. Should be about a month or so. Minus 20. Oh, my bad. Minus 20. That's pretty chilly. Because let's see, 0 is 32. So, minus 20 would be 4 or 5 degrees, I guess. Later, Paul Cumber. Not a lot with YouTube. It's fast. No more cussing. You can still cuss on YouTube. You don't get demonetized for cussing. All right. I will, Hack Monkey. Mr. Scott's in the house. How are you, buddy? No, they won't, actually. You know, if you read the things, they won't. You just have to label your videos a little different. And you can still say cuss words. You can still flip people off. You just have to, if you're not careful, you can. They would close Florida at negative 20. You're right. Schools would close. People wouldn't come to work. I don't know how that works, man, because I know hundreds of YouTube channels that the people make their living and they cuss a lot. But it also depends on what you say. It's how you say it. I know porn words will get you anything with like the LGBTQ or something of that nature. If you're like dissing on someone, I don't know. I have to read it. Stream is gone. What stream is gone? I hear you, Bryce. All right, Paul Cumber, you too, buddy. Okay. But yeah, Bryce, I mean, I'm sure there are things that I'll have to read it because I don't know. I don't cuss a lot anyway. There you go. You can be an a-hole, just not a racist or bigoted a-hole. There you go. So that's right. You can't do that type of stuff. And I get it. I completely get it. But yeah, I mean, really and truthfully, it would be hard pressed for YouTube to say that you can't watch Chris Riley in 30 minutes. That you can't just say something. You know, you can. I don't know. Fernando hasn't come to my streams in a while. I don't know if I did something to make him mad or not. My buddy Roy Holly hasn't been here in a while. You know, but you know, it's the thing is, people get bored with stuff and they move on. Me too. I hope Fernando's okay as well. I hope to see Fernando. I hope he can go to Murph or stuff. And I understand that too, Trucker. I do, man. I'm glad to see you back in here. You know. But sometimes people move on. It is just the way it is. Okay. I believe they're much harder on people that do things considered dangerous. Oh, yeah. Well, oh, yeah, right, Scott. I mean, that's is what it is. Okay. That's cool, Trucker. You haven't moved on? You should go into the light, Matt. Go into the light. Well, I don't beat around the bush on things. I mean, you know, and some people get mad. It's your channel. You know, you say what you want to on your channel. I'll say what I want to on mine. Sometimes sometimes I bend my rules a little bit, but they're my rules. I can bend them. It is what it is. You're sitting in your... What's the matter with you, Trucker? I hope everything's all right, man. I really do. I hope everything's all right. Roy's busy printing your stuff. He's not shut down now, Bryce. I mean, I guess he's back up and running and moving on. Oh no, I've had several people move on from my channel. It is what it is. What did I miss? Maybe if you call his name, he will hear you and show up. Maybe. I'm not going to. God dang it, boy. Hey, you're like me, buddy. You need to get on that damn treadmill and start walking some more. Yeah, and the thing is, that's not all of it, man. I got filament over there, filament down there. I've got some filament down here on the floor over here. I've got all that filament over there. There's stacks of filament over behind it over there. I do. There you go, Bo. Country warehouse. No, not yet. Maybe soon. No, and as far as Fernando, I know he's been busy. I know he's been super busy. Trucker, and I hate that you're in there, buddy. I know it's coming for me as well. No, you're not getting any filament. Hang a filter like a 16 by 20 by 6. What do you mean? What do I need a filter for? Oh, yeah. No, YouTube would be hard pressed to ban PewDiePie. I'm not now, but at the time, I mean, and it's him and some other guy going for the 16 by 20 by 6 printer. Well, I have room for printers. I would have to move printers to other areas. Oh, when printing, keeping the dust down? No filter. I don't have any way to filter this room. To hang on the ceiling. But no, I hadn't seen Roy around as much, and I was so disappointed when I didn't get to meet him in Arizona. I really was. Roy's been around since the beginning. He was a big Kuntry Klub supporter, and I don't know. Oh no, I get you, Bo. I get you. He's next door to Narnia. I hear you. But it's just like, it's like what do you call it? The Patreon. People have dropped Patreon, and then they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I dropped Patreon." You don't have to be sorry. It's just the way it is. If I can't afford to do Patreon, or don't think that I want to pay for supporting that channel anymore, I don't do it. What's up with the new space? I haven't got a new space yet, Scott. We're gonna work on it. I'm hoping February-ish. I have to be careful though, because I put my daughter's GoFundMe out there. It didn't go as well as I'd hoped. So really took all of my building and printer and channel money. The $4,000 that I had to give her for her Ireland trip means I have none. And then I'm going to have to support her for the remaining of her trip to Ireland. So that, and that's up until the end of April. So from February to April, end of May, then it will be here at the house, and it won't be better internet. It will be right here beside the house. I'm hoping, waiting on a she shed to cut let's don't get on she sheds again. But I'm hoping that if I can get it, and I can get the camper, and I can pull the camper over here and hook it up. I mean, that's an instant space, and I like that. I like that instant space thing. And it's an instant zero cost space, except a little bit of clearing right over here beside the house and running a little bit of wire, which we already have. So, but if I do it the way I want to do it, then I will put it on the camper pad where my dad's camper was at. That way I can hook up the... No, I don't need no motorhome, buddy. Or where I can hook up the septic tank. That way I don't have to go outside to pee. Neighbors like it better when you don't step out on the porch and take a whiz. So, if I can do that, then that's fine. It's already wired. It's already got plumbing there. I would have to get a new telephone line going into there. But even their business class internet is not any better than the internet that I have here. So, I guess, let's log in. I guess that I'll find out tomorrow or the next day. An FT6 shipping out on the 1st. I hear you. What's up, Mapro6 and Jesse Foreman? How are y'all? Have I ever used MakerGeeks? No, I have not. Modern day Jeff Foxworthy. Alrighty. That could be a faulty thermistor. Actually, that's exactly what I have on mine over here, is a faulty thermistor. Hold on, I'm trying to log in over here on this thinking thing. Make sure I got the right password. I did not. I did then. All right. Let me get back to chat. There's also a risk that birds mistake it for food and attack you. That is true. What's up, Sean? Dragon Monk's in the house. How are you? Later, Ron Floyd. I hear you, buddy. Be careful out there. Yeah, Jesse, are you going to, thank you, Ben. I appreciate that. $5 Patreon. It should have came up on here. I don't know why my Patreon thing is not working. My subscriber pop-up is here. Normally, I don't think I have it discounted. Stream notice? No. Nope, that's that. I thought I had it still up here. It's supposed to pop up and say, you know, we have a new country, whatever. It does it with the subscribers. So, that works. I don't know. No, that's not a Patreon scroll. That's a subscription scroll. Blame Nightbot? Yeah. I don't think it's Nightbot's fault. But I don't know. It's supposed to pop up. It always has. I don't think I've taken anything off. Maybe. Maybe I will. I'm hoping. My uncle lives behind my mother in a nice, what is it, 29 foot RV. It's a fifth wheel, so it's got a little, step up with a bathroom and a bedroom and a main living room, but it's got a slide out in the living room and a slide out in the bedroom. So it's actually a pretty decent sized space. But the slide outs were broken when he got it, so they don't work. So he basically just framed it so it's a room where the slide out is. But it's got AC, it's got, everything's in it. So everything is ready. So I don't know. But he can't move it down the highway. So I'm going to ask him tomorrow if I can have it. And if that's the case, if I can have it, then I will move it up here, put power to it, and figure out how to stream from it once I get internet hooked up to it. Because it really frees me up to do a lot of things. I've got all my servers over here that are not running. Everything is not running as it should. So it'll help out a lot to have it. And in a 29 foot fifth wheel with 2 rooms, you can put a lot of printers and still have room for, and it's got a full kitchen. It's got everything. What's up, 3D Printing World? How are you, buddy? I'm glad you got in here. I can't wait, John. And I'm glad I pronounced your name at least somewhat right. That man is the one that created the Mulbot that we talked about night before last. Hey, David. I saw your comment, too. Thank you. Yeah, Scott, I think it will be a decent space because, like I said, this space here is 11 by 9. I hear you, Bryce. I hear you. It would be sweet using it for 3D. It's got heat too, man. Oh, your fifth wheel. Oh, it's got heat, don't it? Heck yeah. Refrigerator in it. Everything's in there. I have the whole thing. It'd be like Mr. Rogers' living room. We just stream like that. Tinkers lives in a fifth wheel. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Sweet. Oh, well, that may be true. Videos about the 56 because it's so new. Absolutely, Jesse. Absolutely. I'll tell you just like I tell everybody else. Go do it, man. If it's what you want to do. If you don't, then don't. Everybody asks me, hey, man, would you do a YouTube video on this? I would. It doesn't mean that you would. you know. But if you want to, then do it. I mean, that's exactly right. I mean, just do it. It's not a home till you take the wheels off. That's correct. I have not yet. I have not gotten on Discord yet. And I closed it down for this stream. I will get it, Martin. I've only been home for about 3 hours. So I haven't gotten it yet, but I didn't forget. I did forget to stream because I fell asleep taking a nap and I was running late. I'm not lying. I did. I came in, take a nap. Now, let me tell y'all, while we were there, I took my dad out for his Christmas present because he doesn't get to go very often. But we went to Texas Roadhouse while we were in Gainesville. All right. And because he likes prime rib, and they have one of the best prime ribs that you can get in a steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse. So whenever I get a chance, and I will take him to Texas Roadhouse. Well, I told him yesterday, I said, this is your Christmas present. So we went last night, and I went in, and I always go, they have a steak case where you can go and pick your steak, you know. You can pick out what you want. Well, the last time I was in there, I went in, picked my steak out, and the cook came over, and he's a certified Angus beef chef from blah, blah, blah. I don't know. He was telling me. But anyway, he stopped me on my way out. I know, right? Hold on. I don't like the cinnamon butter, Ben Tyler. I don't know how to say that. But welcome to the Kuntry Klub, by the way. I hadn't seen that name before. Everybody welcome Ben Tyler, Ben Tyler. I don't know. Anyway, so we go in and I look in the case, and there's not a ribeye that I want. It's just not a good looking ribeye in the whole case. And I looked over there and I said, hey man, do you remember me? He goes, yeah, I do. He said, you're one of the only ones that ever knows what they were looking for in a steak. I said, well, I don't see it down there. And he looked in the case. He goes, you're right. He said, just go sit down and I'll get you one. I said, all right. So anyway, I had no idea what my steak was going to be like whenever I ordered it, right? But I told the waiter, I said, he's already got my 20-ounce ribeye ready to go. I told him, talked to him. He said, okay, cool. What sides you want? Blah, blah, blah. My dad ordered prime rib. So anyway, we're sitting there. I started to take a picture, man. If that steak was 25 ounces, if it was anything, it was a 24 ounce. It looked like a 24 ounce cut ribeye. That thing was that thick, and I'm trying to show you here. I don't know how to show you, but that thing was that dadgum thick and that big around. Okay. And the guy that brought it out, the waiter, he goes, okay, I have to ask, do y'all want any A1 or everything? And I just stopped and looked at him. He goes, I know what you're going to say. I said, well, don't make me say it. He goes, okay, I won't. He said, I won't. Just don't tell nobody I didn't ask you. I said, I won't. So, anyway, he asked about steak. And you don't ask about steak sauce. Because if a steak is done right, you don't want anything on it. Nothing. I cut into that thing, and it melted in my mouth like butter. Oh, it was so good. So friggin' good. Yeah, I ate every damn bite of it. Well, no, I didn't. I take that back. I gave my dad a bite. What's up, Josh? Welcome, my friend. I did give my... Thank you, 3D Printing Noob. I appreciate that. Y'all can support the channel. There's links below. I mean, you don't have to do a Patreon. I'm not going to ask you to. If you want to, they're there. I just like subscriptions and thumbs up, and that's awesome. I like to chat. But, man, that's my favorite steak. You know, everybody's like, well, you need to try Kobe beef. And I know. I love a good ribeye steak. Porterhouses are good. You know, it's a New York, just the whole T-bone thing. I like that. I love it. What's up, Robbie Mac? I hear you. But everybody has their own cut of meat. Mine is just a good marbled ribeye, man. Just friggin', oh, they're so good. And when they're done right, they're so tender. You know, A1's to cover up bad meat. My uncle used to do that. My Uncle Clyde, now, God rest his soul, he's been dead since I was 13. And, but I remember him sitting down in front of a big, nice, juicy steak, and he'd cover that sucker with ketchup. Oh, you can. You can put it in the vacuum sealed thing and stick it in the water, and you can cook it like that if you like. But the cool thing about that, there you go, Jesse. But really and truthfully, I mean, you can marinate a steak, and that's great. Okay, a lot of people like that. What's that? The biggest name brand marinade. Oh, God dang it! Somebody gave us some of it, and I forgot the name. I don't use it, but it is the biggest name brand marinade out there. Well, thank you. You're stupid newbie. There are no stupid newbie questions in printing. Not A1, not Lowry's. That's the seasoned salt. Oh, God dang it! Hold on. Oh, not Old Bay. Well, Dale's, yes. But it's the cheaper version of Dale's that a lot of people use. I'm going to Narnia. Woohoo! Play it. Play it, my friend. Play it. But this stuff right here. That right there. Moore's Original Marinade. If you ever want to just drop salt on something, pour that in it and let it sit. I had a friend, and the thing is, if you let it sit for 30 minutes, it's okay. But I had a friend let this marinate overnight in this stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely. Nothing wrong with a cast iron skillet. Just make sure it's really good and hot first. Later, Hawk, man. Hey, and everybody, just so you know, this coming Wednesday, Hawk will be on here. We're going to talk to Hawk for an hour and see what he's up to. Marinades, that's right, Scott. You never know what we're going to talk about, but most likely it's going to be food or 3D printing or something. We'll talk about something else. Yes, in a purple suit with a purple hat with a feather and a cane. Think up some good hard questions. I hear you. It's all right, newbie. You know, I should grill some steaks during the interview. No, Ben can't grill steaks during the interview, because then I'd have to grill steaks during the interview. Heck yeah. Why not, Nappin? No, I didn't. Bryce, that's a what? Fast MIT printer? No, I did not. Somebody had a video. Wasn't there a video out on that? Man, it is hot in here. I'm burning slap up. Hold on. Let me set the thermostat to better. Like AC. Oh, shut up, Carl. Ben is good people. Go sing for it, Ricky Tanner. Alright, let's Turn the AC on. That's how cold it is here. We're turning the AC on. Actually, who was it? Mulbot today was asking me about that because it's hot there. He's like 94. It's killing me. I'm like, oh God, well, come here. It's not so hot. $400 millimeters a second. Holy crap. Later, Hawk, man. We'll see you Saturday morning for morning coffee. And then Sunday afternoon, I'm hoping I can make fun in the country basement. No, I'm not hoping. I'm going to make fun in the country basement. But my mother's moving, so I have to help her. It's -6 there. That's cold, man. Yeah, soy sauce and garlic. I understand that. But like I said, marinating for 30 minutes. Yeah, first 2 ingredients. Water, soy sauce, and soy protein and corn syrup. Yeah, dehydrated garlic is way down there. But it's a lot of sugar and a lot of soy sauce and some water. What? You can't, Bryce, you can't post links, buddy. What is this? What is this? What is this video? Oh, I got you. Holy crap. That thing will just vibrate. Hold on, let me see if it, I'll copy it. Copy link address and paste it. I'm sorry. Enter. There's the link that Bryce was trying to show. Yeah, no, I get you. -6, I get it. It's still pretty dadgum cold. What's it called? What's what called? What's the printer called? Let me see. Fast desktop scale extrusion 3D printer in real time. It doesn't say. It's just built at MIT. So some MIT students decided to build one that just is watching this, or just making it. Oh, the marinade's Moore's. The cheap Dales. Dales is the same way. Loudbot 9000, no doubt, Justin. And welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't know. I mean, the quality of it looks pretty good. Let's see what it looks like at the end of the print. Does it not finish? No, it does not. Unfortunately. But it is massively fast. I know, man. Where are you going to put that? I know. That. The camera can't handle it. I hear you. All right, y'all know what it's time for, right? The video was over a year old. Yeah, I don't know. I'd never seen it. That wasn't the one I was talking about. Anyway, y'all know what time it is. It's time to go see Chris. The link's in the description below. Click on it. Let's go watch it. Let's support each other like we're supposed to. I mean, it's awesome. Thank you, Bryce. I appreciate it. Everybody else, take care of each other. Hit that like button on your way out. And let's meet over on Chris's channel. Let's flood his channel with some views, which I know we will anyway. So y'all have a great night, and we will see you there. Take it away, Kuntry Klub.